For Scripps News Group.
Well, new at 6, a new study has determined that 6 of Michigan's most popular landmarks are right here in Metro Detroit. 5 are actually in the city of Detroit itself.
How about that? Now, this study was based on reviews from TripAdvisor. Comerica Park took top honors with over 2,700 reviews. Greenfield Village in nearby Dearborn ranked second with more than 2,600 TripAdvisor reviews. Coming in third, the Motown Museum, always so much fun. And that was followed by the Detroit Riverfront in sixth place. And the Guardian Building took ninth place. Rounding out the top 10, the Ford Piquette Avenue plant. So much to see, so little time. I like to take people to some of these sites when they're visiting from out of town, and it's always so much fun.
Yeah, there's some good sites. I think my favorite might be Comerica with the tiger.
It is,
you know?
it's classic.
He's just, he's like ready to
I love the Motown Museum because you get to do the dance.
We love it all. It's really hard to choose just one.
Yeah, you have some places that you can bounce around anytime you have people coming in from out of town or just to check out. It's very scenic. And we'll have a picturesque day once again today because the sunshine will be out there. And we'll have the fall color reflecting a lot of that sunshine, but change is on the horizon. So simply put, it's another nice day in the Day Planner Plus, and then after that, cooler temps will return, or in other words, it's going to feel more like fall yet again, and then much needed rain moves in. There's a lot of locations that can really use some rain. We'll finally get some help. It's just delayed, but it won't be denied. We'll talk about that. For your work and school forecast, first thing this morning, temperatures will be in the 50s. We'll eventually climb into the 70s later this afternoon. We'll get enough sunshine, just a few clouds, but I don't think it's going to keep us from reaching these 70s. But after today, the 70s are going to be hard to come by, and we'll see more 60s and 70s from that standpoint. That's because there is a cold front that's moving in, and life behind that front will feel very different, but it's also going to increase the chance, at least, of seeing some rain. Finally, I have something to talk about. It's not a lot. I'll let you know that right off the bat, but it will be scattered at best, mainly north of M59, but I will say we could see some of this reach as far south as the city of Detroit, Ann Arbor, as well as Howell and also Pontiac. Widely scattered, though. Everybody's not going to see this, and it's not going to amount to much. But it is the presence of a cold front. Therefore, for tomorrow, highs will only be in the 60s, and we could even see some frost as a possibility going into Wednesday night and Thursday morning. So yes, it will be cool enough by then where you'll definitely consider that jacket. But let's talk more about this much needed rain. Even though there's just a slight chance in store for us for tonight into tomorrow morning, better chances to bring some help from this drought and these moderate dry conditions will move in late this week. Starting Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and even Monday. You add it all together, some areas could pick up about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of rainfall. Once again, not enough to take us out of the drought in most areas, but it is going to help us out. Finally, help is on the way. Get started on Friday. Until then, 73 today, 60s for much of the week. I think the one exception will be Saturday at 73.